Okay. I am back and I have rebooted, and Claude says, open VS Code. So I've opened that here. The editor could not be opened because the file was not found. I don't know why it says that. So let's just see. I'm not sure if I opened the right thing. I have both of these on the same screen just so you can see both of what I'm doing. Close the Docker pop-up. Okay. See the asterisk snowflake. That thingy. Click that. Okay. Claude Code can be used with your Claude subscription or build Claude subscription. Guess I gotta log in. How much is it to upgrade? Which plan did it say I needed to get? Upgrade to Max or Pro. Okay, so we're just gonna get, which, by the way, I'm on the wait list for Claude for nonprofits, which is either free or you get like a massive discount. Just check my email really quick and see if they've approved me yet. Nothing yet. Okay, so we're gonna pay the daggum. We're gonna pay this, not the yearly one. I hope I don't have to do like API step on top of that. See, this is what I get into. Okay. So now what does it want? Paste your authorization code. I think I'm done with that. I literally have until the rest of it's 2:08 p.m. here. I have the rest of the night. Now, mind you, I'm an early bird, but like, by golly, I don't want to go to bed until at least I get the login part working. So, okay. Let me just take a screenshot. I'm sure there's an easier way to do screenshots as well, but for some reason, I've not mastered that. Okay, do I have two windows? Oh, okay. Claude is open on the right. You can see it says what to do first. Sorry, guys. I'm going to move these screens again because I find myself now looking way far away again. Let's just do this. This is so hard when you're like on a, oh, did we get it? I think we got it. Nice. Okay. Oh, whoops, but I gotta share the other screen. Okay, we're flip-flop from where we were a second ago, but we are rocking and rolling. Okay, so it says Claude Code is open on the right side. You can see it says Claude Code. Yeah, what to do first? Ask about this code base, or we can start writing code. Okay, type this in the, okay, let's see what it does. Meandering, wrangling. This is only exciting because it's the first time I've done it. I'm sure after, 10 or 20 tries, you're like, come on, hurry up. Like, I remember when I first started using ChatGPT or Midjourney, I was like, oh my gosh. Do you remember the first Midjourney images you made? And they would have like 15 fingers, but it was so exciting. And when you got your image, honking. Gosh, I wonder how long this takes. No idea. I wonder if we need that stuff on the left open. I'm just going to leave it for now because I don't know what I'm doing. So what did we ask it to do? Build me a Next.js membership site for High Skies. See, it asked for too much. Well, maybe. I don't know. Let me read it all. Let me hear him out. Let me hear Claude's a guy, chat's a girl for me. Gemini's gender neutral. Gemini's a twin. She represents both binaries and everything in between. Build me a Next.js membership site for High Sky Society, a hydrogen aviation nonprofit. Members should only be able to access the site after logging in with email, password, or Google Apple using clerk.com for auth. Only whitelisted emails, paid members from Zephy should be able to log in. Hosted on Vercel for free. it's pretty accurate. I wouldn't have limited it to just Google and Apple, but good enough. Um, and yeah, so I don't, in my opinion, I don't think, well, I guess, yeah, we do need to whitelist. We do need to whitelist the members because I don't think Zephy has an API or anything. Like, there's no way that I can like send Zephy data to the page that we're building, as far as I know. They are rolling out new features all the time, and I have no doubt that they will soon. But as far as I know, Zephy does not have that right now. So there would be no way that I know of to connect the paid member database in Zephy to the Vercel site. So we would need to whitelist them. So what would probably happen? I'm rambling while this is working, but what I think would probably happen is whenever somebody pays on Zephy, then we'll use Zapier or Google Studio, which is pretty good. It's very much like Zapier, by the way, and it's free for me. I'm using it with my work stuff. I don't know if it's free for everybody, but give it a try if you haven't. If you want a video on that, happy to do that. Zapier was another one that took me a long time to master, but once I got it, oh, it was great. Okay, so anyway, so what I'm thinking, what I think would happen, I'm going to actually pull up another screen so we can look at something else while that's working. All right, let's go into Zephy. Just do, what's the page? Zephy, where did she go? Oh, it's way, oh my gosh, it's hiding. Okay, I found it. Please don't do anything. I don't want it to like mess up. Okay, I didn't want it to mess up what I've got going on in the background. You know how they'll like snap too, and I want to keep those windows. Okay, log in. Let's go to campaigns and let's go to membership. Actually, we could have just went campaigns, members. So we have one active member. Oh, this is kind of cool though. All right, so we have one active member, which is me, right? So what we would do is say when the trigger will be when somebody becomes a member of Zephy in Zephy, add their contact info to a Google Sheet, and all the emails on that Google Sheet are whitelisted, and that's what I think. Ooh, what's happening? Okay, I have no idea what this is saying. And honestly, if I read it, half the time I'm like, if I read it, I would probably understand it, but I don't really want to understand it. Not all of it. Come on, upload. It's asking permission to create your project. Okay. Yeah, don't ask permission. Just do everything. I don't care. Like, I have a, whoa, I guess we did need this side open. Allow right to see. Yeah, why not? Yes, allow all edits. Yes, allow all. I'm just gonna say yes. I don't know about what I was saying. Oh. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. Um, like, I just want the AI to just do the stuff. Like, I already have a phone that's listening to me and watching me. I've got a Band-Aid on this computer over here. I put my cover on this webcam. I've got a TV, like a Amazon Fire Stick that I unplug and cover. I have been known to wrap my router in foil. I've got an Alexa listening to me. I mean, it's everywhere. And I'm not one of those, I mean, I can be. Depends on what I'm talking about. I don't want everybody to hear everything. There's certain topics that are very, very sensitive, right? But with AI, I'm like, just do it. Take over. Don't spy on me, but you can make whatever changes you want to my computer. Yes. Do everything. Do all the things. Schlepping. That's a new one. Okay, next time, should I hit yes, allow all edits? I don't know what this session means. I'm hitting it. I don't want to keep clicking yes. I'm really glad that I'm recording this. Let me make sure. Yeah, because if I would have tried to explain, like if this works and anybody asks me how I did this, I would be like, with Claude, be all they would get. Do wish it was faster, but it's okay. I could like do like some kettlebell swings while I'm waiting, but my kettlebell's downstairs. So, okay, so back to I know what we can do while we wait. Um, in the sake of efficiency. So I explained, I explained when somebody becomes a new member of this, we can tell Zapier or Google Studio to add their contact info to a list. So let's go ahead and make that. I actually didn't think we would have time to finagling. That's one of my favorite words. I didn't think we would have time to get into this today. I didn't think it would really be relevant, but since this has taken a while, yeah, do all the things. Um, okay, I'm going to show you pulling up Google Studio. What the heck? Okay, there we go. So, if you've used Zapier before, you will like this. When someone pays for, I'll say when somebody, I'll just say, buys a specific campaign on Zephy, add their contact info to a Google sheet. Okay. So I'm just telling Gemini that's what I want to make. And then it will do its best to kind of make the template, but you got to go in and tweak it. Let me make sure it's not waiting for me to click. It is. I just hit yes. Hope it wasn't bad that I hit yes to all on some. I thought if I hit yes to all, it would quit asking me. Cogitating. I've never heard that word. Cogitating. All right. Back. It'd be nice if it like gave me if it made like an audio alert when it wanted me to answer a question. Okay, are we done? Maybe we won't have time for Google Studio today. I'm nervous. I didn't give it brand colors or anything. I mean, I don't know if it's just going to be code or did we get a design? Hey, I know that's not how you spell clerk. I just thought I saw one earlier. Let's build your sign in. Okay, yeah. I mean, you know what I don't know is like if I put a whole bunch, is it going to be like extra work? Let's just put Google for now. Just in case. Just in case it's like a lot of work for each one. Actually, dang it, I should have put Apple so that it matches the code because then I feel like it's going to mess up the code. Okay, create application. This is really cool. I never knew about this. Okay, what did it say? I love how it said make a new app. Like, I know what the hell that is. Maybe that's what I just did. Yeah, I'm gonna need a little more instruction. I created my clerk account and selected email, Google, Apple. Here's what I see now. I'm just going to paste the text because I didn't feel like taking a screenshot of all that. Wait, but it said create a free account, make a new app, enable Google login, set sign up mode to allow list. I didn't set sign up mode to allow list. Figure. Here, let's make this configure. I cannot stand when the AI tells you to click things that you don't see. And I might just not be seeing it. Oh, right there. Allow list. So again, let's copy this text. I don't see allow list. I'm not sure why enter doesn't submit the text. It's so frustrating. Yeah, why didn't you say that? Didn't I just tell you what I saw? Oh, no, I didn't. This is what I see. I try not to be mean to AI, but I will say this is kind of how I very much how I act to people in person too, but I do it with humor. Okay, I see it. Look at the left sidebar. Okay, that's what I'm on. Click on restrictions. Bruh. Does not say restrictions. Let's just make sure. Okay, it does way down here, not in the section. Enable signups are disabled and users can only access your application if they are invited. Okay, yep. That's what we want. And we're just going to do that. And let me just make sure. I'm pretty sure I did it right, but let me just get my AI validation. Good job. You found it. But yeah, I do talk like this to people too, but it's with humor. Found it. I got my validation. You can see allow list tab at the top. I'm not sure that I ever saw that, but I just want to see. Oh, sure enough. Okay, there's the allow list. Oh, and what do you know? We gotta upgrade. Feel kind of tricked. I feel a bit tricked. The goal is to save money. And what do you see? I guess we gotta look at the prices. That's a problem because we need it to be free. Good catch. Let's think. The clerk allow list feature requires a paid plan. Can you hold up? Let's think about this. Do we even need AI for this? When we did this, enable restrict mode. Signups are disabled and users can only access your application if they are invited, created manually, or authenticated through an enterprise SSO connection. So can we just invite them? I don't know that we need the allow list. Let's just see. Wait, let's think about this. Do I really need the... Wait, what did it even say? See, this is where I get ahead. Can you update the app to manage the allowed emails ourselves using a simple list in the database? Okay. Okay, wait, let's think about this. I don't think we need a allow list in Clerk because we've set the restrictions to invite, and what was the other stuff? Manual, etc. So what I want to do is when someone, yeah, we don't need to, when someone buys the membership in Zephy, I will use, I'm just going to say Zapier because I don't think it really understands. I will use Zapier to add their contact to a public Google Sheet. I'm saying Zapier because I don't think that the other AIs really understand what Google Studio is yet. Okay. I will use Zapier to add their contact to a public Google Sheet, which will be the validation. So, okay, so let's see. I will handle all of that. All we need the, let me say, so whoever is in the Google Sheet is invited and allowed, and I will handle the Zapier and Google Sheet part. Let's see what we got to change. That might have been what Claude was saying to do, but okay. Member pays fee. Zapier adds their email to Google Sheet. When someone tries to log in, your site checks the Google Sheet. If their email is there, they get in. If not, blocked. I love it. Okay, update the app so that instead of using Clerk's allow list, it checks a public Google Sheet to validate. Yes, when a user signs in with Clerk, check if their email exists in the sheet. If yes, let them in. If no, show a non-authorized. I think that is what we need. Okay, you go away for now. Okay, while that's doing its thing, let me go back to Google Studio. Okay, so this, okay, this, I did not ask anything. What happened to what is this step 1? I didn't want a form. Okay, you know what? We might actually just do this in Zephy. We might actually do this in Zapier because I'm not sure that Google Studio can do this right now. So let's just go to Zapier to get logged in. Let me get rid of you. I should have kept that prompt. Do I still have it? Where did you go, Google Studio? This is all because I don't want to retype my prompt. Okay, whatever. When someone buys something from Zephy, their contact info is automatically added to a Google Sheet. I'm getting bored. My accent's changing. Action needed. 23 held Zap runs. I don't really care. It's probably some I'm not using anymore. I gotta tape. If I have to type this prompt again, gummit. There. Okay, let's do it in here. I kind of remember maybe Zephy isn't connecting. I can't remember. Yeah. I swear it used to be. Okay, so I would have to use a webhook. So it's another rabbit hole. Does Zephy, because if they don't have these things, okay, good, they do. Like, how are you going to, oh, they do have an API. Okay, well, if they have an API, we might be able to go straight into okay, sorry to deviate, but I just realized that Zephy isn't supported in Zapier. However, Zephy does have an API. So maybe we can connect that directly to Clerk or whatever. I don't know. I'm saying whatever because I'm not exactly sure what process it's going to go through. Okay, yay. Before we go down that road, though, let's keep it simple for now. I didn't know that'd be over engineering. Okay, yeah, that's so true. You could just manually add their email to the Google Sheet. Yes. Okay. Yes. Very good. Yeah, see, very good thinking. I like it. Yeah, because if we end up getting so many members and I'm sitting here manually adding people all day, well, that's a pretty darn good problem to have. Okay, Clerk handles login. Google Sheets your member list. You add emails manually when Zephy. Yep, Vercel hosts the site for you. Okay. All right, now let's get back on track. Update the app so that when a user signs in with Clerk, it checks a public Google Sheet. Didn't we already say that? Yeah. Didn't we already say that in our last prompt? I don't think anything changed. It's the code part because it is still searching a public sheet. Sheet. Okay, let me create this real quick. Yeah, I know that. All right. So y'all can see what I'm doing. And I prefer first name, especially if I send an email, because sometimes this data will be pulled from there. And I'm going to use my personal email. Actually, I'll just cover it. I'll just block it. I do. I get really freaking OCD about like just things being the same size and stuff. Okay. And we're going to call this Vercel Zeffy. Right? I spelled Vercel right. And then what's it saying? Column A email address, any header, any header, share the sheet, anyone with the link, okay, get an API from Google Cloud Console. Crap. I haven't done this in a while. I have done it before. First, let me make this public. Let's call this. I'm just going to stick it in here. Who cares? Make it anyone with the link. Okay. Did that. Now we need to get an API code. I have done this, but it's been a minute. Yikes. So different too. Put a picture in here. That's cool. The hamburger menu. Hover APIs and services. Library. Okay. Google Sheets API. Enable. Enable. Click it. Click enable. Click the hamburger menu again. It was already in there. That's stupid. Credentials. Just show it this. There's OAuth again. Does this reminder mean can I ignore it? Oh, dang it. Sorry, I forgot to include the image of this. You can ignore it. That's all I needed here. Click create credentials. Oh, guys, am I blind? Create credentials. Choose API key. Copy the key it generates. Well, I don't think you generated an API key. I'm being so much more patient. Flippity gibbet. Oh my God. Joe versus the volcano. I love that movie. Flippity gibbet, whatever she says. Oh, I used to love Meg Ryan. She's like never in movies anymore. The key was generated. I don't know if it was. Click the Google Sheets API, click save or update. Okay. Or create, dummy. Sorry. We're just going to say create. Here's the API key. Back to credentials. All right. Let's paste this key somewheres. I don't have to grab it again. Okay, where was I? Somewhere I'm supposed to go back. Okay, go back to credentials. You'll see API key 2. Okay. Click the copy icon next to the key. There isn't one, but I already copied it, you dummy. Okay. Leave application restriction as none. Okay. Done. Now what? I hope it edits out. I hope we remember to edit out. Okay. We got to pause. I got to stop totally. I will be right back, but I do got to run for a sec. Dude, I don't think there's a pause. Is there really not a stinking pause on Riverside? Okay. Well, we'll be back.